Look at your life. Not the highlight reels, not the photos, not the version you show people, the real one, the one behind your eyes, the one that only speaks when the room is quiet. Deep down, you know you were built for more. There is a voice inside you that has been whispering the same sentence for years. You are wasting your potential. That voice isn't an illusion. It is the real you, the unfiltered you, the version of you that desperately wants to break out. But society silenced it. Your upbringing silenced it. Your fears silenced it. What you're about to hear is not motivation. It's the truth. The truth you've avoided. The truth that billionaires live by. The truth that will rewrite the trajectory of your life if you let it. This is the mindset that turns normal humans into unstoppable forces. And for the next 30 minutes, you're going to experience it. Let's begin. Shift 1. No one is coming to save you, and that is your freedom. Everyone wants a safety net, a mentor, a guide, a miracle, someone to pull them out of the hole they refuse to climb out of. But here is the uncomfortable truth. No one is coming. No mentor is coming. No lucky break is coming. No opportunity is coming. You either build your way out or you stay exactly where you are. The world owes you nothing. Not success, not wealth, not respect, not opportunity. This truth destroys the weak, but it liberates the strong. Because once you stop waiting for rescue, you unlock the aggression required to build your own ladder. You stop expecting handouts and you start creating openings. You stop dreaming and start executing. Billionaires don't wait for help, they become the help. Shift 2. Comfort is the most addictive drug on the planet. People think the world is addicted to alcohol, to entertainment, to validation, to attention. But the real addiction is comfort. Comfort is the silent destroyer. Comfort kills ambition. Comfort kills urgency. Comfort kills progress. Comfort kills hunger. You don't fear failure. You fear discomfort, because discomfort exposes the truth you avoid. You could be more, but you choose to be less. Comfort is the dream killer. Comfort is the architecture of mediocrity. Billionaires treat comfort like dessert, not breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's earned, not lived in. You don't deserve comfort until your reality looks like your potential. Shift 3, your daily habits are voting for who you become. Every day is a vote toward greatness or a vote toward regret. The way you wake up, the way you speak to yourself, the way you use your time, the way you deal with pressure, the way you prioritize, all of these are votes. You don't become successful suddenly. You drift into it slowly. You accumulate it. You compound it. You build it brick by brick. Likewise, you don't become a failure suddenly. You decay into it. One bad habit at a time, one distraction at a time, one excuse at a time. Billionaires are obsessed with their habits because they know habits become identity and identity becomes destiny. Your habits are building your future self right now, whether you realize it or not. Shift 4. Control your emotions or they will control your life. Fear, anger, jealousy, frustration, anxiety. These emotions have destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Most people collapse under their emotions. They panic, they overthink, they hesitate, they break. But billionaires? They stand still while the world shakes. They stay calm while others drown. They make decisions from clarity, not chaos. This is why they win. Emotional control is not about being cold. It's about being unshakable. It's about making powerful decisions while the rest of the world self-destructs. If you don't control your emotions, someone else will use them against you. Your emotions must become your weapon, not your weakness. Shift 5. Your circle is either elevating you or executing you. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower. You can be disciplined. But if everyone around you is lazy, your discipline will erode. You can be focused. But if everyone around you is distracted, your focus will blur. You can be ambitious, but if everyone around you is small-minded, your ambition will suffocate. Your circle is a mirror. It reflects your future. Billionaires protect their environment with the same intensity others protect their homes. They cut out low-value people. They remove emotional parasites. They destroy weak circles. They build atmospheres that force growth. You cannot build a massive life surrounded by small minds. Shift 6. Think in decades. Win in days. If you want a level of success nobody else has, you need a timeline that nobody else uses. People think in minutes. Society thinks in trends. The middle class thinks in paychecks. But billionaires, they think in decades. This is why they're calm. This is why they're strategic. This is why they win. When you think long-term, you become immune to short-term distractions. You stop chasing everything that sparkles. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop making desperate moves. You start building systems. You start building foundations. You start creating inevitability. Long-term thinking is the ultimate cheat code. Shift 7. You must become a threat. Not physically, not violently, but mentally, psychologically, competitively. A threat is someone who cannot be ignored, someone who cannot be manipulated, someone who cannot be stopped by fear, pressure, or failure. Most people are harmless, not by kindness, but by weakness. They don't believe in themselves strongly enough. They don't push hard enough. They don't take risks. They don't develop skills. They don't build power. Billionaires become threats by becoming capable, dangerous through discipline, unbreakable through resilience. A dangerous man is simply a man who refuses to back down from who he's supposed to become. Shift 8. Leverage is the real source of wealth. Hard work is honorable, but it is not scalable. You can't work 24/7. Your body will break. Your mind will crack. You will run out of hours. But leverage works even when you sleep. Content works when you sleep. Money works when you sleep. Systems work when you sleep. Billionaires don't just work hard. They build machines that work for them. If you depend on effort, your growth is capped. If you depend on leverage, your growth is limitless. Shift 9. Execution is God. Execution is everything. Ideas are worthless. Dreams are cheap. Talking means nothing. The world rewards the person who actually does the thing. It rewards the person who wakes up and follows through, who learns, who adjusts, who attempts, who repeats, who refuses to quit. Execution turns invisible dreams into visible results. Execution is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Shift 10. Your identity is your invisible limit. You will never outperform the story you tell yourself. If you believe you're average, you will act average. If you believe you're unlucky, you will behave like someone who expects failure. If you believe you're destined for more, your actions will rise to meet that destiny. Billionaires upgrade their identity before they upgrade their life. Identity is the root. Behavior is the branch. Success is the fruit. Change the root, and everything else changes with it. Shift 11. Pressure is a privilege. Most people avoid pressure. They run from responsibility. They escape anything that feels heavy, demanding, or difficult. But pressure is the birthplace of power. Pressure exposes your weaknesses so you can strengthen them. Pressure forces you to make decisions instead of excuses. Pressure squeezes out the version of you that would have never come out on its own. Pressure creates leaders. Pressure builds billionaires. Pressure turns ordinary men into machines. Your life changes the moment you stop fearing pressure and start demanding it. Shift 12. Your future is hidden in your discipline. There is no successful person you admire who didn't build themselves through discipline. Discipline is the invisible power source. It's not loud, it's not exciting, it's not inspiring, it's repetitive, it's boring, it's mechanical, but it's also unstoppable. Discipline is waking up when you don't want to, speaking the truth when it's uncomfortable, working when no one sees it, improving when no one praises it, pushing when everyone else quits. The world worships results, but results worship discipline. If you master discipline, you control your destiny. Shift 13. If you don't control your time, someone else will. Time is not just money. Time is power. Time is leverage. Time is life. Most people waste their time like it's infinite, scrolling, gossiping, overthinking, procrastinating, behaving as if they're immortal. Billionaires treat time like a weapon, like a currency, like a resource more valuable than money itself. If you lose money, you can earn it back. If you lose time, it's gone forever. Protect your time like a fortress. Say no aggressively. Cut distractions ruthlessly. Stop explaining yourself. Stop giving access to people who drain you. Your calendar is a mirror of your future. Shift 14. You need to learn what most people refuse to learn. Your income is a direct reflection of your skills. Your results are a direct reflection of your abilities. Your confidence is a direct reflection of your competence. You want more money? Learn skills worth money? You want more freedom? Learn skills that scale? You want more confidence? Master skills that make you capable. Most people aren't underpaid, they're underskilled. Billionaires are obsessive learners. They learn faster than most people complain. They upgrade their knowledge faster than others distract themselves. They invest in skills that make them irreplaceable. Ignorance is expensive. Education is profitable. Shift 15. You either build your story or become a side character in someone else's. Every day you're writing your biography. Every choice is a sentence. Every habit is a paragraph. Every year is a chapter. The painful truth. Most people aren't writing their own story. They're living inside someone else's. They follow society. They follow trends. They follow expectations. They follow fear. They follow the crowd. But billionaires write. They don't follow. They design their life. They architect their future. They choose their narrative. Your life will be defined by one question. Are you the author or the audience? Shift 16. Your biggest changes will come from your darkest moments. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the catalyst. Every billionaire you admire had a moment that could have broken them, but shaped them instead. A moment of humiliation, a moment of loss, a moment of betrayal, a moment of fear, a moment of failure. Those moments become fuel. Those moments awaken a version of you that comfort could never reveal. Pain is the tax for greatness, but the ROI is extraordinary. Shift 17. You can't escape who you are in private. Your private habits create your public results. The way you treat your body, the way you treat your mind, the way you treat your goals when no one is watching. Billionaires don't succeed in public first. They succeed in private. They do the hard work when there is no audience, no applause, no validation. You can lie to others, but your results will never lie about you. If your private life is weak, your public life will collapse eventually. Make your private self unstoppable. Shift 18. You must become comfortable being misunderstood. Visionaries are always misunderstood. Builders are always doubted. Winners always look crazy until the results make them look brilliant. If you need approval, you will lose. If you need validation, you will break. If you need understanding, you will remain average. Billionaires act without permission. They move without applause. They build without consensus. If everyone understands your vision is too small. Shift 19. Success is not a destination. It's a personality. You don't achieve success. You become success. Success is not an event. Success is a character trait. Success is a lifestyle. Success is a repeated identity. It's in the way you think, the way you move, the way you handle pressure, the way you handle failure, the way you handle opportunity. Success becomes inevitable the moment it becomes part of your personality. Shift 20. The next version of you is hiding behind a decision you've been avoiding. Every human has a moment in life where one decision changes everything. A decision to leave, a decision to start, a decision to commit, a decision to cut off, a decision to evolve. You already know the decision you've been avoiding. It scares you, it challenges you, it threatens your comfort, it demands a new identity. But that decision is the door to the life you want. Billionaires don't wait for the right moment, they create it. The next version of you is ready, but you must choose violence against your old self. You must choose growth over fear. You must choose evolution over ego. Nothing changes until you change. This is the truth. Nothing in your life is fixed. Not your money, not your skills, not your mindset, not your identity, not your future. You are clay, not concrete. You can rewrite everything. You can rebuild everything. You can reinvent everything. But first, you must decide. Decide to break your old patterns. Decide to raise your standards. Decide to step into the billionaire mindset you've been avoiding your entire life. Your next level is not complicated. It's simply expensive. It demands a version of you you've never been before. Become that person, and your life will never be the same again.